It's your man OGDuffy and we are back with a mini PC review. Now I already have a mini PC in the games room, but I need another one, and the reason being is for this machine here. The computer inside that, as you can see there, is an old Dell computer that I stripped out to create that bar top. And my God, it is old, and the fan in it to keep it cool and everything else is getting louder by the day. So I figure it's going to give up the ghost anytime soon. So rather than it just dying on me, plan ahead, I thought. So I popped onto Amazon and I saw this mini PC here. We're going to unbox it together. We're going to get an SSD drive plugged into it and then start running some emulation to see how well it can handle. Now obviously I figure it should be pretty good for arcade gaming, but just for fun we're going to test it a little bit beyond that. We're going to go 16-bit and then we'll try some 32-bit game consoles and see how well this can do. Now this is by a company called NiPoGi, N-I-P-O-G-I. This is a silver model, 16GB of RAM, 512GB hard drive, but it's one of them really small M2 drives, I believe, and it's a UK spec. So we're going to unbox it, we'll get it plugged in through the monitor that we've got up and running there, and then we'll see this mini PC, we'll put it through its paces. I picked this up off Amazon, just a little tad over £200. Let's see how far we can push this thing. Before we get to the unboxing, beer o'clock. Oh yes, rude not to. Important to stay hydrated. Now we're going to plug this into the monitor there after unboxing it, and we'll have a look and we'll see what the full spec is and everything else, and then we'll put it through its paces. And it's going to get rid of that old noisy Dell PC, I hope. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Unboxing the mini PC. I've peeled the tape, should I say, already. So there we go. Crack the box open and we'll see exactly how big this mini PC is. Wow, it is pretty tiny. Let's get that out of there. And I'll tell you what, the first thing I've noticed here is how surprisingly light it is. I'll get the cellophane off that in a minute and we'll have a quick look at that. We'll see what else is in the box first. So we'll take out that inside cart there. User manual. Various languages, so not an awful lot in there. Just how to plug it in really and how to mount it if you desire to. And there's a small box in the bottom here which we will open to reveal all. Oh, there we go. Right, okay, so it comes with a HDMI lead, always useful. And a power supply. This is a UK power supply because obviously I'm in the UK and it's a UK model, but these are very handy indeed. And it's the mounts to mount it onto the back of a PC or whatever. My current mini PC over there, I have mounted onto the wall using one of them, so it works very well. So far so good. So that's it, undone. Tips for faster setup: avoid Wi-Fi or LAN initially. Connecting might trigger long updates, delaying desktop apps. Okay. I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to connect it to the internet because no need. Actually, I think I'm going to have to download some drivers, so I might do. Intel inside, scan and join. What that's about. Okay, so on the front here, power, on, off. A little clicky sound. Obviously an audio out. I've got two USBs there. They're blue, so I'm guessing they're USB 3.0s. Vent there, a side vent there. And on the rear here, there's a lock and an unlock. A HDMI and a DP connection as well. Two normal USBs, a DC in. And again, more vents for cooling. The underneath there, just a sticker. And some nice 4 rubber feet. Surprisingly, this is very light. As I say, this is very light indeed. Now, that's my current mini PC that I use out in the games room. But as you can see, just for comparative there, look at the size difference. I mean, I'm putting it to the corner there. See that? This is very small indeed. Plug it in and let's see exactly what this can do. This is it now. It's done all the updates. It's probably took about 30 minutes to update and install everything. But this is it as the bog standard system. Intel R N97 2 GHz. 16 gig of RAM, 512 gigabyte hard drive. Kicking off the emulation very simply, I've installed a big hard drive that's got loads of emulators and systems on it. I'm going to start off really simple. I'm not going to play this for long, each game. I'm just checking out each one runs. So this is Pac-Man, as you can see. And let's be honest, this system isn't going to struggle in running any of these sort of games, I would hope. So as you can see there, Pac-Man, very simple. Easy game, innit? I mean, how old was it? It's an old game, so it should emulate this, no issues. It's running smooth, sounds good, so I'm happy with that thus far. Okay, let's try something else. Next up, a Sega classic, needs no introduction. Get a coin or credit pumped in there. What tune should we have? Splash Wave, Magical Sound Shower. Here we go. Get my accelerator on, and we're off. I think I was in the wrong gear. That's better. Right, we're going now. Oh. It's running this fine. Again, these are nice early games, so we're just going to go through and check each system. As I said, this is a basic PC, a mini PC, and it is very, very small indeed. And just over £200. I mean, if that was on Amazon, but again, if you shop around, I'm sure you can find this product elsewhere. Always worth a look about. So I always say in these things, Google is always your friend. So there you go. That is Outrun. No issues with Outrun. Let's try a few later arcade games. Neo Geo 1999. This is Metal Slug X or 10. So let's give this a try. Again, I don't think it's going to struggle with this at all. So what I actually want it for, which is these sort of games, it should be okay. I would be tweaking the emulator front end on it and stuff, so... Great series of games these, weren't they? Come on. Who doesn't love a bit of Metal Slug in their life? Shingun. I just have the little cats and things like that, you know what I mean? Listen to the music. Oh, wrong way. Okay, so there we go. A bit of Metal Slug working very nicely. Let's try something else. A bit newer still, or a bit more demanding, graphically demanding. Let's see how it does with that. Dodonpachi 2. This should be a little bit more demanding. Get a credit going in there. 2001. Let's just try that. There we go. Yep, that one. Yeah, I don't have a clue what I'm doing. I'm just going to press the button. But I've heard great things about these shoot-em-ups. But these are them cave shooters. They're just nuts, aren't they? Nightmare. Cool, he come along quick. A box for a quick start, wasn't it? My God, talk about throw you in the deep end. Power up. Again, handling that, as you can see, the bullet nightmare storm that is these sort of games. My God, they launch some bullets at you, don't they, these games? They really, really do. But you know what? I still quite enjoy them. So, yeah, why not? Be rude not to. Get all them little pickups there. It's a weird game. To throw you straight in on like a boss is quite odd, isn't it? Yeah, anyway, look at my score so far. 1,572,110 engaged. So here we go. This is the main part of the game. As we can see now, handling this okay. No issues here with this. Emulating this nicely. So no complaints thus far. I think we'll try another couple of arcade games and I think we're ready to dip in and try a few consoles. A Capcom classic Street Fighter 3 New Generation. You know the OG, I do love me a Capcom game or two. Yes, indeed. Not sure what year this was. It might tell us in a minute. But as you can see, graphically, it's an improvement on the other arcade games. 1997, so quite a bit later. There we go. I'm always a Ryu man. Always have been. Always will be. Don't know why, just do. I've no idea. Let's just press the button. Let's go. Okay. Again, doesn't seem to be an issue with this, which is nice. All the buttons are responding nicely. It's yeah, it's working, which is all we need to know. Unlike me, that's getting my backside handed to me. So there we go, Street Fighter 3. Yeah, thank you for that. We're giving Sega Rally a go. Now, I don't know how well it's going to handle this because obviously a bit of a 3D racer, 4-speed auto. Here we go. Right. Here we are. Oh. Okay. That seems okay, doesn't it? Easy rate. That's playing very nicely indeed, actually. I'm quite impressed because, let's be honest, there is no dedicated graphics on board this computer. It is just a standard sort of little mini PC, just for sort of like desktop functions and, you know, things like that, I would guess, and web browsing and what have you. But anyway, I'm quite impressed that he's handling this with no issues at all. Oof. I would always describe Sega Rally as, in one word, slidey. Just like that. But no, it's playing that absolutely fine. I'm enjoying it. I don't want to stop playing it, but I've got to stop playing it because we want to look at another game and keep testing this machine and seeing how sort of well it can do. Anyway, I'm enjoying this. Yeah, good game. Look at this. Anyway, Sega Rally. I'm quite surprised how well it's playing that. Oh yes, good stuff. This is quite a high-end arcade game. It is a Dolphin Blue by Thomas Wave. We'll give this a go. We'll see how this goes. Plays very similar vein to sort of Metal Slug series. But graphically, it's quite a nice... it's playing that quite well. I'm quite surprised again, because I thought it might struggle a little bit. I described this as Metal Slug, but sharper graphics. Obviously newer than the Metal Slug series. Very similar in play style, as you can see there. And that's your special. There we go. But it's playing this okay. I thought it might struggle, to be fair, because as you can see there, look at that graphics. It's quite a graphic-heavy game. And the 3D effects and stuff are pretty impressive, so yeah, quite impressed so far. There I am in my little dolphin. Oh yes, I think that's enough of arcade games. I think it's time we go and give this a little test with console systems. See how it handles them, eh? So far, so good. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Mega Drive, or a Genesis if you're that side of the water. See how this one works. I mean, if it was playing that Dolphin Blue, let's be honest, that's graphically more demanding than this. So it's actually playing this with no issues. So in terms of emulation, for a cheap emulation PC, it's doing the job so far. I think, yeah. So I'm pleased with it for the arcade thus far. And it's doing the Mega Drive nicely as well, as we can see here, which is pretty good. Let's be honest, how many games there are on the you know, the Mega Drive and the Super Nintendo and the rest of it? My God, it'll keep you entertained for hours, won't it? Anyway, yeah. So it's doing that, no problem. But just to even the score, I'm going to go and take a look right at a Super Nintendo game, because I think it would only be fair. But we'll try something with a bit of a 3D effect, methinks. Opted for Street Racer for the SNES, or, you know, Super Nintendo, Famicom, if you're in Japan. Super Famicom, of course. Bit of a 3D effect on this one. Press start. I doubt very much it's going to struggle with this. I would hope not, but we'll see. We'll see. So I'm pleased so far. I was just going for a bit of a practice. Were you SNES or were you Mega Drive back in the day? What were you? Team Sega or Team Nintendo? Personally, It's weird because back in the day I was more a SNES fan than I was a Mega Drive. But now I'm a collector, I think I quite prefer the Mega Drive now. It's weird, Because I think I prefer collecting. I don't know what the buttons are. I think I prefer collecting for the the Mega Drive because of the hard cases. If that makes sense, I'm sure it does. Wait. There we go. As you can see there, handling that absolutely no problems. It helps if I stay on the course, of course, doesn't it? Yeah, bit of a Mario Kart-esque vibe going on with this one. The sumo wrestler did overtake me, but I managed to retain my place there. I'm getting the grips with it a bit more now. I'm sure there's a slide and stuff. But anyway, there we go. So Mega Drive and Super Nintendo have both emulated fairly well. So let's find something else. I think we're going to move on now. They were the 16 bits. Let's move up to 32 bits. And then we'll start pushing this, I think. Sega Saturn. I've got Nights into Dreams here. We'll see how this does. I think this might push it a bit, you know. Sega Saturn can always be a bit awkward to emulate at times, so we'll see how this goes. So this might not necessarily be the system, might be the settings of the emulator. But we'll see how it goes. New game. And there we go. That classic name. A. Well, so far so good. Spring Valley, yes, the ideal. Right, okay. Wow. Yeah, that wasn't so good. Okay. Blimey. It's handling that. It's emulating that very nicely indeed. There we go. A bit of Sega Saturn. So Nights there, which is quite obviously quite a demanding sort of game, one would imagine. So it's going quite nicely there. Pretty good. So Sega Saturn. I think there's only one system to follow this, isn't there? Oh yes. Got to go for the PS1, haven't we? PlayStation 1. Oh, that takes you back, that sound, I bet. Well, it certainly does me anyway. Oh, yes. Classic system, wasn't it? It started it all, really, didn't it? It started all the modern sort of gaming from this point onwards, you know. Loading. What we got in for here? I think it's a Need for Speed game. We'll see how it handles this. Bit of a 3D racer. So far, so good. Press the button, get through all this. Okay, yeah, we don't want all that. We just want to dive on in and have a little whiz along to see how it handles the 3D of the PlayStation. Need for Speed, high stakes. I just kept pressing the button, so I don't know what I chose or anything. Not sure what the buttons are. Right, okay, let's accelerate, obviously. And we're off. Right, okay, as you can see there, no issues. That is doing what it should be doing. So far, so good. It's a budget PC, people, you know, so you don't expect it to perform really well. But so far, everything I've thrown at it has done very well. But I think we're going to start really pushing it because, hey, let's be honest, you know, the next lot of consoles will be pushing this again. And we might start to struggle, you know. But so far, so good. I'm very pleased with this. We are now going for the PS2. Again, a notoriously difficult system to emulate for. It's loading. The loading bar's going along. So far, so good. The 3, 2, 1. Right, okay. Right. Okay. Again, I've gone for another racer because I think they're probably some of the better games to test the graphics and stuff. But you know what? That's what I'm saying. There's no onboard graphics with this, but it's emulating PS2 just fine. So that's pretty impressive. I'm happy with that. There we go. So I think I've lost him now. I don't think I'm catching him up. Or he's lost me, should I say. But Statue of Liberty over there, look, going over the bridge here, the New York skyline. But there we go. I am very, very impressed. So, I think next, we've got to try a bit of N64. Then things will start hottening up. N64 gone in for Cruising World, another racing game. Yes. So far so good. It's handling that alright. Start new game. One player. Yes please. Yeah, just cruise, whatever. Auto. Yeah. Let's go cruising. Cruising World. Right, okay. Yep. Right, there we go. N64, Cruising World. Handling that, isn't it? That's pretty decent. Nice. I'm not sure this music suits the game, do you? I thought it'd be a bit more sort of jumpy, a bit more, you know, speedy like. So there you go, N64 down. I'm very impressed. So, well, it's handled everything thus far. It's going to start getting hard now, though, and let's be honest. Like I say, this is just over £200 I pay for this, so it's going to start struggling. It's got to, surely. This is GameCube on V-Rally 3. I'll be honest, I think we're going to start struggling. It's got to start struggling at some point. So I say there's no dedicated graphics on this machine, so alright, let's go. Okay, yep, we want that one. Just straight into the race. Here we go, it's loading.
3, 2, 1,
Oof.
let's go.
Blimey.
100, 3 left, tightens. 4 right.
Blimey. I tell you, I am impressed. How's it do? Right, okay.
3 left.
This mini PC is performing better than my driving skills. Let's just put it that way.
4 left.
Wow. So that's GameCube. I'll tell you what, we're going to go and have a look at Dreamcast next, and surely it can't. Surely not. Right, we're going in on the Dreamcast. A bit of silent scope. Let's see how well this does. Hasn't fallen over yet, this mini PC. I'd expect it to by now at least, you know. Because we are, you're testing with some fairly decent systems here. This was a great game, wasn't it? Who remembers silent scope? Oh, I certainly do. Arcade mode, straight in. Yeah. Story, let's go. Again, excuse me, I'm not sure what the buttons are. Okay. Let's fire. Let's zoom out. Right, let's go and get him over there. Oh. Nice. Nice. Oh, caution, he's about to shoot at me. Oh, missed him. Headshot. Hey, there we go. That's the shot you want, people. Oh, yes. Excellent. That's Dreamcast. What can I say? I'm not... It's just... Oh, that was a good shot, wasn't it? Another headshot. Oh, I tell you, I'm getting into this. I've got to stop. We've got to test another system. Oh, dear. I'm getting carried away. I tell you. Going in for a bit of Xbox 360, and we're giving Ridge Racer 6 a try. I'm expecting some stuttering at least. Because, hey, it's a different beast now, the 360, isn't it? Ah, hear that? Bit of a stutter there. This was obviously, you get these on their loading screens. And that is playing, it's got a bit of a stutter on there. Anyway, A to start the game.
Ridge Racer. Welcome to the world of Ridge Racer.
Okay, auto loading, yeah, got that. Just a single race, just get into it. Yeah. Class 1, yeah. Sky Kid Fieri or whatever it is. Yeah, we're getting a bit of stutter in here. It's starting to struggle. And rightly so. I mean, I'd expect it to now. Let's see how the game plays. If at all. Might be unplayable.
The race is about to start.
I can see the... Yeah, you can see the stutter there. Let's see how the game goes. Oh, yes. Yeah, no, it doesn't like that at all. I think that's the test enough, actually. Let's go and summarise this. The NiPoGi Mini PC surprised me, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. I thought it would fall over by about PS2 at least, but it didn't. It did PS2, it did the Dreamcast, and that, I was well impressed with that. To be honest, as you saw at the top of this video, I'm ripping the innards out of the bar top and I need to replace that PC. It's so old, looking over 20 years. Replacing it by this little tiny device is going to make a huge difference just in the sound alone, because the fans on that PC that are currently in there are really loud. But this makes no sound at all. It's brilliant. It's a tiny little buzz, but you only hear it if you put your ear to it like that. Honestly, I am so impressed at it. For the money, don't think it was bad at all. Amazon, just over £200 I paid for it. I'll put a link in the show notes there, down in the description of this video, so do check out where I got mine. But again, do shop around. You might find it cheaper elsewhere. So, I am really impressed with that. Now, the emulation I used for this was off a 12TB hard drive that I've had for some time now. I reviewed it some time ago, so do check it out. It's on my channel if you're interested in that. So all the emulators and the ROMs were already pre-set up on that. All I'm doing is running that through that mini PC. And it did what you saw right there. This is meeting all my needs for that bar top machine for sure. NiPoGi Mini PCs, they're not half bad actually. I thought it was going to fail well before it did. So all in all, I'm impressed. And of course, not just that, does your everyday PC goodness, like surfing the net, browsing, all that good stuff. So all in all, it's a thumbs up from the OGDuffy. Hope you're all well, I hope you're all good. Drop in the comments, what did you think of this mini PC? It's pretty impressive for the price, I think, and for the size, it's even smaller than my mini PC. So it's a mini PC. Anyway, guys, I've been OGDuffy. You've been awesome. In the comments, let me know your thoughts, emulation, all that sort of good stuff. And I'd love to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts on it. See you on the next one. Laters.